first quarter when you hit the sidelines and came up limping a little bit. Were you okay after that?
Yeah, I'm good. Able to finish out the rest of the game.
What do you think happened out there today, Baker? You guys, just tell us what happened.
We didn't execute. We didn't do our job. We weren't detailed. We didn't do the things that we talked about all week. That's the most disappointing thing. Anytime you don't do your job, I'm at fault for majority of that. I'm going to be very hard on myself, but we have to be able to look at this and learn from it. Have to be more prepared coming into the next week. It doesn't matter what's happened. It doesn't matter the buzz. You have to do your job each week, or else that's just the nature of this game. It's so competitive in this league that if you don't do your job, that's what can happen. So I'll be the first to tell you I'm going to go to work and I'm going to get it fixed.
So when you mentioned the buzz, do you think you guys got ahead of yourselves coming off a big win?
No, I don't think so. I just think that, if you don't be prepared to play in your own house, they're coming in here to take a victory. We just got to execute. We have to do our job, like I say, and that's what it comes down to.
How much of it's a product of not playing, or playing with guys you haven't been on the field with a lot this season?
None of that. We expect to have success no matter who's out there. Obviously, it hurts not having some of the guys we've had reps, but at the same time, we've had a next man up mentality all year.
You talked about not wanting to take sacks. And I think
Yeah, obviously that wasn't very good on my part. Got to get the ball out. I have to make it easier on our guys. And case in point, we got to take care of the ball. We, as in I do. I got to put us in position to win. Coming out there in the second half, we weren't out of the game. Defense gets a good stop, and then first play I throw a pick. So that's just can't do it. It can't happen. And so I'll be the first to correct my stuff.
Were they giving you looks that either you hadn't seen or that you weren't expecting from them that forced you to hold the ball longer than you wanted to?
No, they played a lot of zone coverage. Their changeup was throwing in man and blitzing. But, just they're playing zone coverage, and anytime they did a good job of passing off receivers and stuff like that. But I got to find my checkdowns or I got to get the ball out of my hands. It doesn't matter what they're doing. I have to do my job.
How much did those two drops in the end zone affect the flow of the offense?
You got to play the next play. It doesn't affect the flow.
How about you and Jarvis? It seemed like 2 catches on 9 targets for 11 yards.
He's the best receiver in the league, in my opinion. I got to put the ball in better range for him. The interception, left it behind. DB made a great play. He's in a trail technique. Jarvis beat him cross face. I got to, give him a chance to catch that ball. I left it behind him, and then the others, I got to be more accurate. That was one of my strong suits, and today it wasn't. So I'll get my stuff fixed. None of that's on Jarvis. He's doing his job. I got to find ways to get him the ball more.
Callaway and Ratley had chances on deep balls in the end zone in the first and second quarter and didn't come up with them. What do you tell those guys after those?
So young guys, we just got to play the next play. During the game, that's what you tell them. But when we talk about it now, we got to have those. Those are the types of plays that we have to have. When you get your opportunity, you have to take advantage of it. So for us, we got to watch this and we got to learn from it. We got to realize the flow of the game. We could very well, a couple things go our way in the first half, and we execute. We would have been in it. We just have to do our job.
What's the process for when the offense is not in a rhythm, trying to jack it into a rhythm?
Got to have a good drive starter. Got to have a positive play on first down. Get the guys going, get some momentum, and then we did a better job of playing fast today. Getting the ball out. But the reason we were having to play fast is because we were down by so much. So if I don't put us in position like that, it won't have to happen.
Last time you leave a game feeling like this?
Against Nick Chubb.
And how do you explain, when you come out, prepared and ready to roll? How do you explain you personally just not having the kind of game you wanted?
That's just how it works. You're not always going to have a perfect day. You're not always going to have, the day you envision. But it just comes down to, when something goes wrong, well, why did it go wrong, thinking about it, and then, you have to fix it on the fly. You got to be a great in-game adjuster at this level. And, to whatever they're throwing at us, we have to react to it and play well. And I'll be the first to tell you I didn't do that today.
You don't think the ankle's gonna be something that lingers?
No.
What happened? Did you slip on something or how,
Yeah, the tarp on the sideline.
Pretty good.
I've got one more. When the rotation changes to now you know Ratley's playing, do you do some hurry-up work with him the last couple of days?
No, just we were doing the same stuff we did with everybody. Just giving him signals and, doing our fundamentals. We're not going to overcomplicate it for him, not going to make him think, just let him play fast. And I think Ratley did a great job today. I think he stepped up big time. He'd be the first to tell you he'd like to have that flea flicker back. But other than that, I'm very proud of how he stepped in.
Do you feel like you identified one big playmaker for you guys in Duke Johnson, and that's something to build on?
I think there's a reason Duke's had success here, and we've known that. And it's just when we have the weapons that we do, there was a bunch of times today they doubled up on Jarvis and keying in on him, and that opened up opportunities for Duke. And so, I said it last week, we got to play the numbers game if teams want to do that, and got to take advantage of it.